Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Thank you so very much for joining me for the Bringing Back Basic Gray collaboration with Bourbon Creek Crafts here on YouTube and Stampin' Cat on Instagram. Once a month, we pull out our basic gray stash and use it. The goal is not to use it up, it's just to enjoy it and not hoard it. Basic Gray does fabric now. They haven't done paper in over a decade. This is my third month of the Max and Whiskers collection, and I used it up. I'm going to show you my scraps. In the first month, I told you my strategy to get the absolute most that I could out of this collection. I made 2 journals, a cat journal, a dog journal, and 10 cards using this collection. Now, the Basic Gray collections did have 18 pieces of paper, so that sort of gave me the advantage. But you'll see, I used a lot of patterned paper on these 2 layers, so it should give you an idea of what you can do with a collection that even has 12 pieces. And you can bring in solid colors to expand things a little, make your journals and your cards go a little further if you have pieces of paper that you just are absolutely smitten with and want to make them last. In these cards, I did some pet related and some not, so let me show you. I really liked these papers that were cartoony, but I don't do a lot of scenery cards or big patterns like this, kids type stuff. So this stumped me because I didn't want to cover it up. So I took a stamp that said, "Woofing you a happy birthday," and stamped it right in the middle of this and left it blank on the inside. Fun birthday card for a pet lover and not hard at all. Had I been thinking, I would have stamped before I assembled the whole card, but you know, I'm not really a planner. Same thing here, "Woofing you a happy birthday." This one, it was just so cute and I couldn't resist it, so I didn't cover anything up. And on the inside, I used the "You're Possum" stamp. I thought, I say you're awesome and I tell people they're awesome, so I think I will use these cards. They would also be great just to cheer someone or as a thank you. Get well. This will be a lovely gender-neutral get well card in the fall, won't it? Really nice, earth tony, works for anybody. I resisted the urge to put any jewels. I might add some vanilla-colored enamel dots, maybe. I'll think about it. This one, I started looking around. Somebody had sent me these little orange perfect ovals in Happy Mail, and I grabbed that and thought, that is such a great size. And then it happened to be next to this mixed media piece, and it picks up that color, so I just went for it. It's a little bit wilder than you might expect in my Basic Gray cards, but happy birthday. And all of these do have either a sticker or a scrap on the inside. This one, I used a bunch of stickers from the collection. Flowers, I cut it apart and then I popped up the center one, added another little one. This sticker says "New Addition to the Family," and I put a little paw print on it. The flowers right here had some paw prints, and I wanted to be sure that I didn't get confused and send it for a baby card, so I've got my little paw print there to remind me. And then I put the flowers on the inside. Happy birthday, gender neutral. Love these scrap cards. I had so much fun. I'm going to show you how scrappy it got. Heartfelt sympathy. The heartfelt is a little bit fine against that pattern, isn't it? And then I added this. It's okay. It'll work. It's a nice gender neutral sympathy card, which I sometimes have a hard time with, but I should have put this on something else and backed it, or I should have used a completely different color. I don't know. It's okay. It's not my best ever. This one, oh, I love this. Kind of log cabin-y. Are you a quilter? Then I was looking in my stash. I had this Thanks die cut from before, and it's weird colors, isn't it? So I used it on this one, and I think the colors work for this. Again, I didn't want to cover up that paper, so I put "Your Possum" on the inside. Oops. We need a scrap there, don't we? Now let me show you what's left. I really got my money's worth out of this. These are the stickers that I have left. I don't know what these are. Weird flowers, I'm not sure. A bow, not my thing. The bunny is cute. I thought I could use some of these on like kids' birthday cards or kids' cards. That turtle is adorable. Then these 2 were misplaced, so I didn't know I had them. There's a lot of really dark brown in here, and you can tell that wasn't my favorite. Now, a lot of these pieces of paper, they were the actual branding strip off the end. So if you don't want to use the dogs, you don't have another choice. In a paper like this, where on one side it goes all the way to the edge, I don't cut off the branding strips first. I leave them till the very end and see which sides I'm going to use. I mean, you can see it got really scrappy. I will put the dog bone one back in my pet bin. I have a cats, dogs, pet paper, so I'll put any that are not a half a dog, pet specific, and could be used as, you know, a dog bone accent in my pet bin. The others I'll just put in my scrap bin and we'll see where we go. I'm going to throw this and this. I'm going to throw some of these smaller bits away, but this one and this one, these will definitely go into my scraps. See, I just don't like that one. Okay. So I did smash this collection. That's not usually something we do in this collaboration because we can't replace the paper, but I just loved this so much that I wanted to be sure that I really planned my projects and got everything out of this collection that I could. So I hope it gave you some ideas, and if you're a new paper crafter and you don't have a giant stash, this shows you do not need to buy as much paper as I buy. One collection can entertain you for months. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out Bourbon Creek Crafts and Stampin' Cat. The links are in the description below. Bye-bye.